Good morning. Today we are starting with wind and we'll end the day with wind. That's going to be our big theme for the day today, with conditions that will continue to be on that breezy side. It's the direction that'll be changing, and temperatures will be changing too. It's going to feel a lot cooler by the time we're ending the day today. In fact, some of us at our warmest temperatures that we'll see here this morning compared to the afternoon drive. So looking at our morning drive this morning, you can see things are okay. We're dry, good visibility, but the wind, it's shaking our camera, and it may shake your vehicle too if you're driving east-west roadways, especially because right now we have a south wind. That crosswind could be a little bit tough on those high-profile vehicles here. And then that wind again continues through the day. And it's not just that, it's the wind plus the dry weather. So fire danger also a concern, especially for those in the south and in the east. Let's take a look at our current radar and satellite map here. We're looking at also the cold front that I've drawn on this map here as well, just to kind of orient you to what's happening. We've got this center of low pressure, this system continuing to move eastward. Most of that is the rain associated with it is staying north of the border here, so we're kind of missing this track other than getting this cold front that's draping through associated with that low. Ahead of the front, that wind driving in out of the south, it's warm air, but eventually that advancing cold air takes over today, and once it does, that blast of northwesterly wind will take over, and it'll be a dry frontal passage, so I'm not concerned about seeing much rain with that, just really getting the wind associated with it. We've got that gust to 40 miles per hour right now in Grand Forks. That's one of our strongest gusts that we're seeing at the moment. So looking at our forecast for today, we've got conditions that are going to be starting in those 60s and 70s this morning. Warm out there to begin the day. Well, you may see our warmest temperature for Fargo right into that midday hour, 1 p.m., 75 degrees. And then as that northwesterly wind kicks in more and more, that brings in that cooler air, and our temperatures start to really slide. And you can see them going down heading into tonight. And that'll be the case everywhere in the valley for some of us. Places like Devil's Lake area where we see the front move through sooner, that will happen sooner. And so by 4 o'clock this afternoon, check out these temperatures. 50s over by Devil's Lake to some 70s in the south and east. So you know, we talk about in the fall, we often feel cool in the morning, and then we need to shed the layer later when we start to warm up. And today it's going to kind of flip-flop. It's warm this morning, and you may want to put on a layer later. Here's a look at our wind gust planner. Again, gusts this morning in those 40s and 50s. Once we get that cold front moving through, there's going to be a little bit of a lull. You can see that line here where winds aren't as strong. But once that front moves eastward, we get that northwesterly wind kicking in. We'll get gusts into the 30s, that 40+ mile per hour range. Eventually late tonight, it starts to ease up. We will take a look at the entire week ahead coming up in just a few moments. And for now, your forecast is sponsored by Innovative Basement Authority.
It just keeps getting worse.
These are telltale signs that water is shifting your foundation. But it's okay. We got it.
Oh, this is done growing in this house.
Okay.
Cracking drywall is just one sign your foundation is compromised, but you can put water back in its place with a free inspection from Innovative Basement Authority. For a limited time, get $500 off any repairs when you call or go online today.
So this week, much cooler than recent days. Of course, yesterday we were in records in some places in North Dakota and for highs. And today, now starting to really cool things down. And for the rest of the week, you can see temperatures 60s to 70s for highs. Morning lows will be interesting. Overnight tonight, some 40s to start off the day tomorrow. There could be a couple of places in the upper 30s. Wednesday night into Thursday may be a little chilly, but right now it looks like Thursday night into Friday is the time when we're going to be watching out for frost, maybe even freeze potential, with temperatures in the lower 30s in the northern valley. You can see, you know, otherwise it's looking dry. And actually, tomorrow's first day of October, and these kind of temperatures in this first week plus of October, upper 60s to low 70s. That's beautiful for October weather. It's just so different from what we've seen recently.
Yeah, chef's kiss really at the whole